Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. This is 2018 preview of the whole season, which has been a complete train ride, but for the good reasons. Let's roll the season back as we're on the last day of 2018, going into 2019. Excuse me for the noise. There's going to be a lot of people shooting fireworks outside, and we'll take it from there. Right, let's get right into it. Let's roll the tape back to January 2018. Coming off the 2017 into 2018, this was now Jose Mourinho's 2017 into 2018 was Jose Mourinho going into his second full season. Right, we started with January, closing from 2016 to 2017. Martial was on fire, scoring goals. Him and Pogba working very well on the left. Then United are in the hunt for Alexis Sanchez, who was a hero at Arsenal. Great player, skillful player, great player, really good player. United are after him, Man City are after him, United get him, and everyone's singing a dance and doing the dance. Everyone's dancing. Right, we get Sanchez. So in the month of January, we had Sanchez, everything was working fine, but there were no goals. Then United's formation started to change. How were we going to accommodate Alexis Sanchez? Martial, who had done so well on the left, started getting dropped. The formation changed. Sanchez was fitted in, but the problem with Sanchez, he wasn't keeping the ball properly. He was not playing on the left, going into the middle, going into the right. He was just destabilizing, unsettling everyone's motion. Right. Things were not fine, but Mourinho kept encouraging and saying, yes, we're going to get General. We go into February. Everyone remembers our Champions League knockout round. We go to Sevilla. We get a 0-0 draw. Yay! We're going to come to Old Trafford. We're going to stuff them. We come to Old Trafford. The only reason we didn't lose in Sevilla because of David De Gea. He was the man of the match. We literally parked the bloody bus at Sevilla. We parked the bus, no goals. We said, we'll come to Old Trafford. We're going to knock them out. All right, we come to Old Trafford. Sevilla outplayed, outclassed, outfought us completely. We are nowhere near Sevilla. We are completely bamboozled. We lose 2-1. Like that was not bad enough. To add insult to injury, Jose Mourinho says, why are we upset for losing at home to Sevilla? And we're thinking, we are upset because we're out of the Champions League. We lost to the weakest team in the group, and you're asking why are we upset? That was not his answer. His answer was, you shouldn't be upset because I, as in me, Jose Mourinho, I sat on this very chair after winning here with Porto and with Real Madrid. So it is not a bad thing to be sitting here as a losing team. I'm thinking, is this guy off his fucking trolley? Are you fucking serious? That is adding insult to injury, insulting the club, saying we are not good enough. He beat us home at Old Trafford twice with two different teams, so we shouldn't be upset. We should get used to it. Oh wow. Oh no, he did not go there. Oh yes, he went there. And that, 90% of the fans said, you know what? That's it. You have disrespected us. You are out, mate. All right. We moved on, soldiered on into March. We get into March. We play Newcastle away. We lose 1-0. Poor defensive setup. United just couldn't beat that team down. That was the second team we had lost among the newly promoted. Then we play Brighton. And we lose to Brighton 1-0 away. So we had completely lost. In the month of March, we had summarized losing 3. We lost to Huddersfield. Was it Huddersfield or Hull City? I think it was Hull City. Hull City, Brighton, and Newcastle. We lost to all 3 newly promoted teams away. Embarrassing. So that was March. We were still trying to chase the title. Even though we were like, we had lost to City in December at Old Trafford. So we were now 9 to 12 points behind Manchester City. We had a poor December, so we're now in 2018. We're now in the month of March, where we had just lost to Brighton away 1-0. We get into the month of April. Now we go to Spurs. We get beat on goal by Phil Jones, and we're battered. We lose 2-0. We go to the coronation of Manchester City. When I mean the coronation of Manchester City, this was the match in which they're going to be crowned champions of England. After it was mathematically, calculus, simultaneous equations, quadratic equations, was proven that, including Pythagorean theorem, that no team could catch Manchester City. Now, Old Trafford team, Man United, went to the Etihad, and we were 2-0 down within 20 minutes. But in the second half, Paul Pogba and Phil what's his name now? Smallings turned the game around, and we win by 3-2. That was one of the games of the season, and I mean the games of the season, whereby from 2-0 down, United came back and won 3-2. That was fantastic, scientific, mesmerizing football at its best. Yes, they were still going to win the title, but not on our back. They were not going to be celebrating in front of the United fans. No. Right. The next week, after that titanic, gigantic performance, we lose to West Brom at home 1-0. We just did not show up. We did not show up. We got beaten 1-0. So the season goes, we end the season by winning 1-0 at home to Watford. An FA Cup final against Chelsea. The only thing, yes, we had come second, which Mourinho said was a fantastic achievement. We now got to the month of May, FA Cup final at Wembley. Growing up watching the Wembley FA Cup final was a tournament, was a historical event all day. Now it has changed. Well, now in May, we've got Chelsea at Wembley. Now, we go to Wembley and meet Chelsea. But what in the name was Phil Jones? Yes, Phil Jones again. Yes, Phil Jones. That same Phil Jones. Calamity Phil Jones. Phil Jones, the Chuckle brother. Yes, he messed up. Couldn't catch. He didn't anticipate Hazard. Messed up. Conceded the penalty. Done. 1-0 over. We lost FA Cup final to Chelsea. Just like that. We didn't show up. We didn't show up. Even though we had beaten Spurs in the FA Cup semi-finals by a beautiful goal from Herrera and an assist for Sanchez, but still, we got to FA Cup final. The point is, Chelsea were not even a good team. They were there to be beaten, but we were just that bad, shambolically bad. Poor finishing from Sanchez. Lukaku was injured. Martial was injured. United just did not play. It was... giving them that penalty, oh God, it was diabolical. So, season's over, we come second, we lose FA Cup final to Chelsea. So, everyone travelled, we get the World Cup, France win the World Cup, we have Pogba, our player, a World Cup winner. He even scores in the final. So, we have a World Cup winner who scored in the World Cup final in our club. But Jose Mourinho, they asked him, do you feel proud to have a World Cup winner on your team? He said, that's okay, but he needs to be more disciplined on the field. Are you serious? Why do you always have to throw shade and throw shit on something that is shining like a diamond? Right, that's July. The summer, United came to United States. They did the tours. The tours was a complete shambles, a circus. It was all over the place. They asked Mourinho, you have a great academy. He said, no, I don't. This academy, none of them are good enough to play in the first team. You might as well have just told them to fuck off or bugger off because they're not good enough. How do you tell the whole academy they are not good enough? You had Chong, you had Greenwood. Are you serious? And none of them are good enough? They are even better footballers than Fellaini and Matic, mate. But all he wants are giants. Giants, we just have slow, crippled, turtle-working giraffe players. That's all he wanted. McTominay, Fellaini, Matic. Right, we're in the summer tour. United, Jose Mourinho has turned the whole summer tour into a complete circus. We go into the summer, we don't buy anyone. We literally don't make any major signings. Mourinho's told to deal with what he has, work with what he has, and we move on. We go into the season with high hopes, high expectations after the disastrous pre-season tour. In fact, our last match was against Liverpool. We got thumped 4-1. We moved on. Moving on. The season starts with high hopes and optimism. We finished second in the season before. Now we're going to 2018-2019 season. Mourinho is still playing pragmatic football. First match, we play Leicester at home. We struggle at home to beat Leicester, even though we were outplayed. We win 2-1. Fine. We move on to our next game. We play Brighton, where we were completely outplayed. We lose 3-2. So, first two games of the season, we've lost 1. Our next game was home to Spurs, where Lukaku missed a complete hat-trick, missed an empty net. Now, we've lost 2 games out of 3. Bad start ever. Now, we're now into September. We are struggling. We start the Champions League. We play young boys. We win 3-0. Things are beginning to just turn around a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, in September, we now start trying to play some good football. Mourinho is now having problems with Martial. He had problems with Martial in the summer. He tried to sell him. He had problems with him in the summer tour when he wanted to go see his wife who had just had a baby. He complained. He's not returned back. We move on. Now, September, he was having problems with Pogba. United now started playing football a bit better. We got a few results in October. October wasn't a bad month. You know, we played in the Carabao Cup. We got beaten by Derby. Phil Jones with his pink boots misses the penalty. Okay, so at this point, United are out of 1 cup already in the season. We're already out of the Carabao Cup by Derby County. First game, we're out. Okay, we move on. The fans are now divided. There's now big division in the team. Mourinho's boys and the United fans and United players who do not support pragmatic football. Pogba said Mourinho needs to play attack. Pogba gets benched. We don't want. October comes. We roll into October. We play in Champions League. We go to Valencia, play a diabolical. We play Valencia at home. 0-0. The game was atrocious. You could literally fall asleep. Now, the season at this point, the season begins to turn. We play Burnley, we play Bournemouth, we scrape a win. We literally were beating Chelsea till they equalized in the last minute because United always playing defensive football. We go into November. In November, Mourinho is about to be fired. We are home to Newcastle. We are 2-0 down. Considering we had already played Wolves 1-1, couldn't beat Wolves. We can't even win home game. We're struggling. At this point, we are literally, our league title is over at this point. Done. We are done. We go into November. We play City where we get thumped. And I mean thumped. He now called Pogba a virus. We go to City and get beaten at empty at 3-1. We lost the third goal by 44 passes. Do you know what 44 passes means? It means they passed the ball 44 times and scored a goal. Done. Can we turn it around? We get a few results. We turned the Newcastle game. The day he was about to be fired. Gary Neville comes out and says, this is the wrong way for United to do it, blah, blah, blah. United hold back. They pull the plug. They don't sack Mourinho. We come back from 2-0 down in 20 minutes. Should have been 4-0 down. United win 3-2. One of the biggest comebacks. And I mean, it's Newcastle, but still, it was that bad. Pogba and Martial pulled that game out from the fire. So we're in November now. We're still playing football. We play Juventus. We lose at home. We are literally just all over the place. We take a last minute goal to beat Young Boys at Old Trafford. We play 2-2 with Southampton after coming back from 2-0 down in 20 minutes. So you see, we are literally struggling at this point. We now go to Anfield and get humiliated. Should have been beaten more. We get humiliated at Anfield in December. So we're now going to December. So the fans at this point, he's called Pogba a virus. He's insulted the fans up to this point. He's still saying United could be top 4 by Christmas. We just got thumped by Liverpool. It's not so much as in the result. We got humiliated by Liverpool. Boy, that was hard. That was a hard pill to swallow. Now, this is December 16th, the Sunday. We qualify for Champions League Yes, we could have got one top spot, but we play Valencia and mess up. So we were already qualified, but still the football was diabolical. So we go into December 18th. We lost to Liverpool on December 16th, the Sunday. Pogba didn't play, he was benched for Mourinho's own reason. Previously, in one of the games where we lost to Derby, he said Pogba was laughing during the game. Meanwhile, he was laughing, whatever. Mourinho, at this point, he had to go. He really had to go. Come December 18th, I was on Twitter in the night because America is 6 hours, Houston is 6 hours behind London. Someone, Irish Red Devils, if that's what it's called, said Mourinho's fired. I responded, are you sure? He said, yes, Mourinho's been fired. I didn't believe him. I went to bed. I wake up the next morning, which is 6 hours behind UK time. I look on my Twitter. I look on everyone texting me from London. Tim, did you hear? Mourinho's been fired. I had to check it for myself. I checked on the BBC News. Mourinho's been fired. I didn't know whether to laugh or to cry because I really wanted him to do well for the club, but he was so bad. Bad as in, his drama was too much. He didn't implement youth policy. He didn't like anything that United are instilled in their history. He didn't like creative players. So everything was stagnant. Everything was stagnant. He was fired. So December 18th, every United fan will remember December the 18th, the day Jose Mourinho was told goodbye and good night. We didn't know. Everyone figured, is it going to be Zidane? Is it going to be, who is it going to be? Is it going to be Laurent Blanc? We appoint Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, OGS. Everyone remembers Solskjaer from the 19, and Solskjaer has won it. Champions League 1999 final, last minute in injury time, 94th minute, he scores the goal. He actually was coaching Pogba and Lingard at that point. So he already knew what is needed from them two. He said he was going to build this team around Pogba. And our first game, Cardiff, United win 5-1. Lingard, Martial, Rashford, Pogba are all involved. Herrera, goals are flying in. United are playing the United way. Optimism is up. New direction, new positivity. Players are happy. Then we play Huddersfield. We win 3-1. Optimism. Pogba scores 2 goals. The creative players are doing what they do best. Everyone is confident. The ball is going forward faster. Our next game, the last game of December 2018, home to Bournemouth. We destroyed Bournemouth by 4-1. Look at Pogba, shining, pulling the strings. Martial, Rashford. Everyone is, the optimism has completely changed. 2018, up to before Solskjaer was appointed, we had negative goal difference. Now we have a plus now. We have scored 12 goals in 3 games. Maximum 9 points through the whole Christmas period. Solskjaer said he wants to bring a new direction, give the players optimism, new belief and new support for the creative players to play their football. Well, we're going into 2019. I'm going to wish all of you a happy new year. I want to thank all of my subscribers for supporting this fan channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United Direction. I really appreciate it. We are a growing fan channel. Jump on our bandwagon, support us, share our videos, like our videos. I want to thank the crew at the King's Court. I want to thank Giovanni, who runs the pub. He's done a fantastic job letting the Red Army Houston fans enjoy our time there. We watch the game, we cheer our fans. I want to say a big shout out to all my fans globally who support our channel. My friends in UK, my friends in Africa, my friends in America. I want to thank you all for supporting Soccer As We Like It, the Man United Direction. There's a lot of fireworks going on. It's 2018. We're about to go into 2019. We're still 5 hours behind the world in reference to time changes in time zones. My name is Tim Russell. We've enjoyed being your host for 2018. We're going to be bigger, better in 2019. Glory, glory, Man United. Upward and forward ever and backward never. I hope United go further. I hope United do well. Our channel is going to grow. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for Red Army Houston. Thank you very much. And I thank God for everything, for saving our lives and giving us all the blessings for 2018. Let's go to 2019. Positive, optimism, and a new direction. Thank you very much. I love you all.